What did Devin Haney do to deserve the greatness, to deserve the pure, powerful callouts from Shakur Stevenson? Something's not adding up here. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a
a
little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Now, either Devin is the face of boxing and the money man, or Shakur Stevenson is blatantly ducking Gervonta Tank Davis and nobody cares. Those are your only two options. Because if Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing and the money man, then why isn't Shakur Stevenson pressing to fight Gervonta Tank Davis as hard as he's pressing to fight Devin at 140? Something's not adding up here. Shakur Stevenson reached out again after turning down multiple offers and refusing to even negotiate with Devin. It was 50-50 or no fight because he said he's just as big as Devin, if not bigger. His accolades proved that he deserves 50-50. His fans went bonkers and they've been crying ever since, saying a bunch of nonsense, acting as if Devin owes Shakur something, acting as if Devin has to stop his career and slow down his progress and everything he's got going on to give something to Shakur Stevenson. He's been on this weird path when it comes to Devin, but for some strange reason, he does not have this energy for Gervonta Tank Davis. Tank Davis is on record saying 135 is his weight class. Not fighting Devin at 140. He's not fighting nobody at 140, although he fought Mario Barris at 140. But I guess y'all don't care about that, just like y'all don't care about Canelo Alvarez saying he's not going to fight no Mexicans, yet he's fighting Jaime Munguia. Y'all don't care about that either. Or you'll pick and choose what you want to care about, and then you'll come in here and down and degrade Devin and Bill for, whatever reason, because you guys are insecure and jealous, but, whatever. But Shakur Stevenson, after turning down every offer, refusing to negotiate, Shakur Stevenson does a publicity stunt saying that he's willing to step in to fight Devin Haney, move Ryan Garcia out the way, fight and fight me. It'll sell out. It'll be this and it'll be that. Well, one thing, Shakira, is it's going to sell out anyway because it's Devin Haney. Doesn't have anything to do with you. Now, don't get it twisted. A fight with you and Devin will absolutely sell, 100% sell. But a fight with him and Ryan will sell more than a fight with you because you have no track record of selling anything. None. You have no track record at all of selling anything ever. Nothing. And you just fought Edwin De Los Santos, and I don't think it did enough people to fill up your local McDonald's. But if y'all keep talking about things selling and selling this and selling that, as know who y'all selling to, but whatever. He doesn't have this energy for Tank Davis, which leads me to believe that Devin Haney is the face of boxing and the money man. Now, I could be wrong. But every time I turn around, all anybody is doing is talking about Devin Haney. No, it doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what I do, doesn't matter the conversation. It all roads lead back to Devin Haney for whatever reason. Now, if he's not the face of boxing and the money man, then why do you guys talk about him so much? Oh, BF, we talk about him because he's ducking. Ducking who? Man, he ducked Tank. How? How did he duck Tank? Oh, he should have just stayed at 135. Well, if staying at 135 guarantees him a fight with Tank Davis, then I would say he ducked Tank Davis. But isn't Shakur Stevenson at 135 right now? And he's calling for Devin Haney at 140? So how come Shakur Stevenson isn't fighting Tank Davis if staying at 135 guarantees you a fight with Tank Davis? I'm just saying, Leo Santa Cruz never fought at 135 and he got a fight with Tank Davis. There's plenty of fighters right now at 135 who've never got a fight with Tank Davis at all. Never. They're still at 135. So how does that guarantee them a fight with Tank Davis? Ryan Garcia wasn't at 135 when he fought Tank Davis. How did being at 140 for Ryan Garcia guarantee him a fight with Tank Davis at 135? No. So being at 135 does not guarantee nothing for nobody. But Shakur Stevenson should be smashing the gas on Gervonta Tank Davis. No tweets, no nothing. He tweets all throughout the night about Devin Haney. Be dreaming about Devin, wake up, talking about, man, you ain't never swim faster than me. Like Shakira Sanchez, calm down, homie. That was a dream. You and Devin never competed in a swimming contest, brother. Calm down. That was a dream. I understand you be dreaming about this man day in and day out. I understand that. Why is the question? Because he's the face of boxing and the money man. Shakira Sanchez knows that he's going to get his biggest bag fighting Devin Haney. He knows that. His biggest bag, which is why he's pressing to fight Devin and not Tank. Because if it was about legacy and money, Devin's not undisputed anymore. One belt. If it's about legacy and money, that's all in Tank Davis, and he's in the same weight class as you. Now, the Tank versus Frank fight has not been announced. It's not been announced. That is not official. At any day now, Tank can come out and say, I'm fighting Ryu or anybody else. And any day now. And nobody will care. They'll all be like, oh man, Frank ducked again. Frank's a coward. Frank's a fraud. They'll just blame Frank Martin. No one will blame Tank for nothing. He has no blame for nothing. He takes no fault, no blame in nothing ever. Y'all never blamed this man for nothing. Everything, every move he's ever made has always been the right one. Y'all glazed this dude for whatever reasons I do not know. I do not know. I have no idea. And it's borderline sus at this particular moment. As a matter of fact, it's not even borderline. It's not even borderline. You guys will argue and defend this man at all costs, and he's done absolutely nothing. Nothing that deserves defense and everything that deserves criticism. And the same people that will sit here and talk about praising this man will crush Canelo Alvarez, crush him, and praise Tank. And Shakur Stevenson is not trying to do nothing with nobody. Nobody cares. Nobody cares at all, man. Nobody cares. So it's like, if Devin is not the face of boxing and the money man, then why isn't everybody smashing the gas on Tank Davis? Why does Tank get a pass for everything? Canelo doesn't get a pass. Canelo gets crucified. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. He deserves that. Well, his moves are deserving of that. But why doesn't Tank get crucified? Or every time someone says anything at all you hear is, oh man, y'all just hating on Tank. You hating on Tank. It's hate. Well, how is the truth hate? Shakur Stevenson is proven right now. He's proven that Devin is in the same sentence as Canelo Alvarez, whether y'all like it or not. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, y'all guys can prove me otherwise. Y'all talk about Devin more than I do. I mean, if Devin is not the face of boxing and he's not the money man, then talk about somebody else then. There's thousands of fighters to talk about. I'll go to any post that has something to do with Tank Davis, and all I'll see in the comments is, oh man, Devin don't want no smoke. Devin. I don't see nothing about, man, Tank, this is a great fight between you and Frank. Thank you, Tank, for fighting a black slick fighter. Thank you, Tank, for this. I don't see nothing about Shakur Stevenson. Hey, Shakur. Hey, man. Hey, good job. Good job with Edwin De Los Santos. I don't see none of that. I don't see none of that. Hey, Shakur. Hey, man, listen, we know that you can't press the gas on Tank. Why can't he? But I don't see none of these comments, though. And it's very simple. All the tweeting that you do for everybody else, do it for the fight you claim you want. Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Tank know, hey man, I'm available if that fight falls through. If you and Frank falls through, I'm available. I'll step in. You said nothing. Hey Tank. Hey, listen, bro. I'm standing here. How much? Hey, send me a contract. You send me a contract, I'll sign it live. I'll sign it on Twitter live. Send me a contract. It don't matter what it is. You're the face of boxing. You're the money man. Send me anything, and I'll sign it. Because I know if I beat you, I'm now the face of boxing and the money man. So send me anything. He's not saying anything about that. He's talking about Devin at 140. Devin at 140 is what he's talking about. Not Devin at 135. No, Devin at 140, y'all. He's willing to go to 140. He wants to fight Devin so bad that he's willing to go to 140. But he doesn't want to fight Devin for 25%. So he wants to fight him really bad, just not for 25%. He wants to fight him really bad for 50%. Why? Because if you go to 140 to fight Devin, you're not the mandatory. You're a voluntary. The mandatory is Sandor Martin. You are a voluntary, is what you are, a voluntary. So if you go to 140 to fight Devin as a voluntary, what do you expect to get? There is no 30% mandatory split that he has to give you. There's no percentage split at all. He could give you a flat fee. Absolute flat fee. But I know this play. You say you'll fight Devin. Bill and them fall for the bait. And they say, okay, bet. We're going to send you a contract. They send you a contract. And you say, that shit dead. Come on, man. Send me a real contract. Don't tell nobody what the numbers are. And then all the Devin Haney haters and the 5 Shakur Ramirez fans, the 5 of y'all, say, man, he is ducking. This is a duck. It's a duck, man. He could give him more money than that. It's a big fight. It's a big fight. It's the biggest fight, man. It's the biggest fight. Come on, BF. You know this, the biggest fight in boxing. This is the biggest fight for Devin right here. It's the biggest fight. Man, Devin can give him more than that. What it should be is 50-50. That's what it should be. Because Devin's not as big a draw as Shakur Stevenson. Shakur's a bigger draw. Shakur's just as big a draw. Shakur is a 3-division champion. This is his 4th division, BF. This is accolades matter. This is 4th division. Devin should give him. Devin needs to give him, and he got to give him. If Devin doesn't give him, Devin's ducking. If Devin doesn't pat him on the back, then Devin's ducking. If Devin doesn't burp him, then Devin's ducking. If Devin doesn't sit and let Shakur cry on his shoulders, then Devin is ducking. Devin needs to give him 80%. He should give him, it should be 75-25 for Shakur, to be honest, because this right here will be his 4th division. His accolades matter. He went to the Olympics. He's got a fade, BF. He's got dimples. That count for something. Come on, man. We've been down this road before, bro. The man got an offer. He turned it down. You guys can sugarcoat this however you want to, man. Whatever you want to do, if it doesn't matter to me, the facts are you got an offer, multiple offers, and you turned them down because you wanted more and you was the mandatory. Now, as a voluntary, you're not. As a mandatory, you was due. It was an argument to make for 30%. There was an argument there. You're a voluntary. There is no percentage splits for a voluntary. You're a voluntary. You're not getting 25%. You're a voluntary. You're getting a flat fee. You might get $1 million flat fee, and that's it. That's it. Might. That's if they feel like entertaining you, and I hope they don't. No, I hope they don't entertain you. You fucked yourself. You screwed yourself, bro. You did that to yourself. I hope they don't entertain you. Oh man, BF, you're supposed to be the best, fight the best. You're supposed to want this fight. Yeah, I do want this fight. I do. Absolutely want it. 100% want it. Yeah, I want it. Now, how badly does Shakur want it? Because I'm not involved in this. Shakur's involved in this. He's the one that has to take the split. He turned it down. So don't tell me that I'm supposed to want it. Tell him he's supposed to want it. Don't tell me. I'm just a boxing commentator. I just do my homework and study boxing. That's all I do. Tell him he fights. Tell him he's supposed to want it. Yeah, tell him that. Because he turned down Undisputed to fight for one belt and less money. And none of you guys have addressed this. None of y'all. He fought for one belt and less money when he could have fought for all the belts and more money. And you guys still have not addressed it to this day. To this day, you've said nothing about that. Nothing. You just talk about the performance of Edwin De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson running around and Edwin De Los Santos. Yeah, that's all you do is talk about the performance. You don't talk about the money he turned down. You don't talk about the belts and legacy he turned down. None of you guys talk about that because you don't care, because it doesn't fit your narrative. It doesn't. The narrative that you guys want to push is that Devin Haney is scared of Shakur Stevenson. That's the narrative you want to push. The reality of the situation is Devin is the only fighter at 135 that sent this man an offer. He's the only one. That's reality. Tank didn't send him anything. Zapata didn't send him anything. Pitbull didn't send him anything. Loma didn't send him anything. Cambosos didn't send him anything. Linares didn't send him anything. Anybody, nobody, no fighter at 135 sent him anything except for Devin Haney. And ironically, that's the fighter y'all say that Devin is scared of, because he sent him multiple offers. 3. That the guy that sent 3 offers is scared of the guy that turned down all 3 offers. So the guy that sent 3 offers, who is now at 140, is the guy that's ducking the guy at 135. Like I said, bro, either Devin is the face of boxing and the money man. And that's the reason why Shakur wants to fight him. Or, well, shit, it's not even really an or, bro. Not really even an or, bro. This is, if you look at this for what it is, this man has no energy for Tank Davis. He has no energy for Lomachenko. He has no energy for Kid Austin. He has all the energy in the world for Devin Haney. Devin Haney, bro. You don't got no energy for nobody else. Lomachenko's on the same network as him. George Kambosos is on the same network as him. Emmanuel Navarrete is moving up to 135. He's going to fight for the WBO strap. Raymond Moratala is on the same. He's got no energy for none of these guys. None of these guys. But then the Shakur Ramirez fans will be like, oh, come on, BF. He can't fight Tank. Tank's on the other side of the street. Well, what side of the street is Devin on? Devin's not with Top Rank. Devin's with DAZN. So what side of the street is that? So Tank and Devin are on the exact same, they're the exact same polar opposites to Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is walking down the middle of the street. Tank is on that side of the street. Devin's on that side of the street. Yet he can go to this side of the street, but he can't go to that side of the street. What's on this side of the street? What's over there? There's only one fighter over there. Tank Davis. That's it. There's nobody else over there. I mean, he don't want Frank's a bitch. He's a bitch of all bitches. The bitch, the bitch, and the bitch, and the bitch of all bitches. That's what it says about Frank. So it's not going to be Frank. It's just Tank Davis. Okay, cool. Well, what's on this side of the street? Devin Haney. All right. So Devin's over there. Tank's over there. Well, you're on the street. Well, on the street is Lomachenko, George Kambosos, Emmanuel Navarrete, Raymond Mortala, you got mad people on the street. Kid Austin, there are all these guys are right. Well, Kid Austin's on with his own tour, but still, you got all these guys. Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason, they're all right there with you. All of those guys are there. How come Shakur Stevenson isn't trying to fight any of those guys? Why is this man talking about 140? Could it be that he is doing the exact same thing at 135 that he did at 130? When Shockey Foster was smashing the gas and about to be this man's mandatory, well, he was his mandatory, all of a sudden he moves up to 135. Now Abdullah Mason is peaking. Abdullah Mason is being talked about. Abdullah Mason and Mason. And now he's talking about 140. Didn't y'all crucify Devin Haney for mentioning 40 or 47? How come y'all don't have the same energy for Shakur? The math ain't mathing. It's not math. And y'all don't even want it to math. You don't because you're Devin Haney haters. Sad. But it is what it is, man. Just keep exposing yourselves. Doesn't matter to me. I'll just keep talking about it. You keep exposing yourselves. Thanks for the content. BFTB. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out.